All right. It's almost 4. I know that timer says 3 minutes, but it is almost 4. It is almost 4. I had this whole thing planned in advance, and I'm still everything's still running late for me. Sleep deprivation has not been uh great. Um, but should be fine. Should be fine. I'm just gonna head over to the hangout. It's a minute to 4. We'll just go over here. Hi. Hello. How's it going? It's me. Uh, so yeah, just gonna do some doodling, and there's a couple of I do want to take some opportunity in short just do some stress testing of some games that I might want to play in the future that I am not 100% certain is streamer friendly. I mean, uh if you recall from one of my miscellaneous games nights, I try to play the game Keep Gambling, and I thought it would run fine, but yeah, no, it did not. It didn't even want to start. Not without like choking out my OBS. Um, so I'm thinking of taking the opportunity to stress test some games. I think most of the games I have are pretty lightweight, and shouldn't take up too much trouble. But then then there's some that I'm starting to think might be an issue. Because I figured Keep Gambling wouldn't have been so bad. I guess I was I guess I was kind of hoping, since the Schedule 1 game ran pretty good, the Keep Gambling game would run pretty good. Um, Not the case, as it turns out. Not the case. So unfortunately, no Gamba stream. Um, well, there might be a Gamba stream. Just it's not going to be Keep Gambling. It'll have to be something else. Maybe Blatro. By the way, my birthday's on a Sunday, so if we happen to be Steam friends, just check out my wish list. Uh, otherwise, yeah. Anyway, um, just gonna hang out and stream in Dilly Dally. Uh, Yeah, there's actually a bunch of games that I still want to like go through. I haven't finished Entropy 02 yet. I just realized, like, I'm not trying to avoid it. I just haven't had the time to schedule anything to play that. Which kind of sucks because I like that game. Yeah, the last level I wouldn't say I was having a fun time with it, but it's still good. Still good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm moving the menu to the timer. Nah, blah, blah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, um, what was I? What was I saying? What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, right. Games I want to try. Um, I don't think even if I wanted to, I could do a Marvel Rival stream. Just seems look complicated. Little complicated. Um, I'll just minimize that. Because the monitor that I look at a lot of stuff has a lot of the games I want to select on there. Something I've been thinking about is doing a video on Drake of the 99 Dragons, just to manifest some kind of modding scene behind that game. Somebody's got to have some kind of interest in like hacking into that game and setting up a modding scene for it. Somebody has to. Somebody. But yeah. Otherwise, Hollow Knight's still gonna be a thing. Just gonna continue the Hollow Knight stuff. My body might be warping because I'm trying to find what I need. Yeah, just don't worry. Don't worry about that. So yeah, keep gambling's not gonna be a thing. I think Marvel Rivals seems to have like that thing screws up my ability to watch other people stream while I'm playing it. I dread what will happen if I start streaming it. But hey, might be a yeah, so I think as soon as I'm done with the art stuff, I'll set up like a follow-up test stream that nobody needs to really watch that. It'll just be sort of like, yeah, let me work on this. Let me see if this works. And if it doesn't work, if it works, great. If it doesn't work, oh well. That's the plan. It'll probably be 10 minutes after I'm done doodling stuff. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Let's see. What do I have? What do I have so far? Because some games I have on here that I've played before and it's had no issue. And then there's Left 4 Dead 2, which I mean if I'm able to play Half-Life 2 on stream, I don't see why I couldn't play Left 4 Dead 2 on stream, even modded. So if I could do any more what the kids call skibbity friend slop, um maybe I could do a stream with like some other people playing the games that I know do work, that I know would be fun for me to play and would just I think would just be a good time. One thing that I really hope is that if I do a collab stream with JPair to do the repo thing, that I could actually stream the game on my computer. So that'll definitely be a test. Even if the collab stream doesn't happen, I wanna play that game anyway. Yeah, because uh I like it. I like the game. It's very fun. Um, there's also Fly Night. I like Fly Night. I would like to get my friends through a quest of Fly Night. That'd be fun. I want to see what it's like to play with four people on there. I think that'd be neat. Uh, what else? Oh yeah, there's the the Dragon Grandpa game. Haven't done anything with that yet. And keeping an eye out for it. Oh, one thing that I've realized that a lot of streamers have been a lot of VTubers have been doing lately is playing Fallout New Vegas, and I think that's just my sign that I need to do a Fallout games marathon. Uh, with Fallout, Fallout 2, and then Fallout New Vegas. But we don't talk about 3 and 4. And we also don't talk about Brotherhood Steel or Tactics. There are only 3 games in the series. It's just don't don't worry about it. But yeah, those 3 games should be fun. Should be entertaining. Because I don't think I've actually properly finished an RPG in a CRPG. A CRPG, a JRPG, whatever. I've never really finished one. Never. I think the only one that I've finished. Hold on. The only one that I have finished was Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2. I think those are the only 2 RPG games that I've ever played to uh from beginning to end. I think those are the only games I've really finished, and it wasn't really. Yeah, I think half the time my parents were playing through it, and I never really got to experience it just by myself. And it would be nice to. I suppose it would be nice to play it again. I just I don't really have it in me to go through that for a lot of reasons. Uh, Actually, I think there's a ton of reasons to not play those games. The you know song copyright issues and Disney. Yeah, so there's reasons not to play that one. Um, but there's other games to play. There's other games. But yeah, oh God, I really should get back into Entropy Zero 2. That was a fun game. I really did enjoy that one. That was so fun. That was so good. That was that was good. Ah, so good. So good. Let's see. I know I was kind of sucking ass at the Geometry Dash thing, but I wouldn't mind playing more of that. Like for real. It's like it may not be fun for other people to watch me suck ass at the game, admittedly. Uh, so, sorry. Um, but I wouldn't mind playing more of that. It is kind of fun. But yeah. There's a few games I want to stress test a little bit. Definitely some more so than the others because I think it'd be good. Hold on. Is there anything my screen's covering up? Oh yeah, Devil May Cry. Yeah, that's a game. Yeah, that's a game I'd like to try out. I think there's also I also have System Shock and Thief. Well, Thief Gold specifically. Yeah, I would love to try those out. I think those would be a little bit more tricky since I think I think um well, not the Devil May Cry one, although that one also had some issues even without streaming. Um yeah, I think Thief Gold in particular doesn't have a windowed mode that I could set up. And that's gonna be the big issue. Um yeah, especially to get all my stuff set up. Uh oh, I just realized I don't have water by me. So, yeah, oh man, I complete dunce. I forgore. So just bear with me as I take a quick BRB. It shouldn't be too long. I did look 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Watch. Wait, hold on. Let me just. Oh, right, right. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Not even 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. We'll just tap that off. Yeah, I got my water. You don't really see it in my hand for obvious reasons. Um, but yeah, I do have myself some water, and I can keep myself hydrated. I'll be okay. Um, yeah. So with all that said and done, I think it's about time to get started with the little art stream. Last one did really well. I never expect these things to do well, so even if this one isn't as high, I'm still gonna make stuff. So, for those of you tuning in to watch, welcome, welcome to the Puppet Theater. I'm your host Anthony Panics, and that's the wrong button. Those are the wrong button. Dios mío. Anyway, I'm your host Anthony Panics, and today we're just gonna do some more doodling. We're gonna doodle again. Um, yeah. So I'm just gonna get this all nice and set up for the thing that I want to do. So, we're gonna head to the TV room. There's a little TV in its own little room. All right. Um, and I want to make sure that the capture is correct before everything goes to where it's supposed to. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. There we go. And we'll just set the signals right here. There we go. Looks nice. Blank screen. So, get ourselves a fresh canvas. There we go. And yeah, just have a little dual practice right here. You know, I used to have a little canvas PNG on me for these streams. I wonder if I could bring that back. I think I would prefer to have another custom made one instead of just using the default one. Because I want to make sure the colors are consistent, but that's just me. Yeah, it's just me. Okay. Um, well, I am here, but I wanna try. Actually, you know what? We are here to we are here while we're thinking about this. So I am going to pull up pull up the little reference sheet. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there it is. There it is. So, and the other thing I want to have, and was made last year. Was made last year. Yeah, this one. So essentially, I just want to remake this thing. Okay, but using this color palette. So, oh, that's not. Let's see, copy and paste that there. And yeah. No. And close that. Okay. So. So. Okay. All right. All right. Um. Hmm. I suppose the first thing we should have in frame is, let's see, trying to think. Okay, so this is that color. Now, one thing you think would be easy to do is just to do this and call it a day, right? Yeah, and technically you could, but I think I'd rather just try my best to trace over the stuff that exists and see where things go from there. Okay. So far, so good. Uh-huh. Now, this may not be the best color for this. Now, let's, let's put that there. And we're gonna put this over that because this be one of those rare glow in the dark little materials. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hmm. I think it makes sense to maybe have a little mask layer here. Just gonna minimize that. There we go. Put that back up. Put that up. And I don't know if that's the right color actually. Don't know if that's the right color. Hmm. Maybe this could be violet. And the stand could be bluish in color. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. That looks a little better. That looks a little better. And maybe this could be the lighter blue. Let's see. There we go. Oh, shit. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. Yeah, it's not one to one if you really look into it, but I think this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Yeah. The old version and now the cool version. um don't worry that these legs don't really line up. That part will just get cropped out anyway. Okay. So, two we're just gonna we're just gonna squish you into a corner. Uh just gonna squish you. There we go. Uh-huh. And we're just gonna go a little off on this far end here. And click that. Delete the cropped area and deeply do. Save as let's see. Save as under revision. Put into stage. Yep. Let's see. Save as pinch. Okay. All right. And if I did everything correctly, I should have the ability to. All right, let's just go to the hangout spot. So this is just a little bit easier for me to do this. Okay. Uh-huh. Image. Okay. Oh, I guess if I shift, it doesn't. If I hold shift while typing stuff, it doesn't really trigger it. Okay. Uh, all right. Cool. Now, okay. Search for my stage, and there it is. My new easel. There it is. Actually, kind of small. Compared to how I used to have it set up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That looks good. That looks good. Let's see. Ta-da! Well, it does kind of cover one of my arms, and that would be my right arm, so it would I technically don't really need to animate anything in here, just sort of just sort of have it be. Let's see. Um that being said, I would like to expand it a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little close to my face. It is a little close to my face. Okay. Now if I go back to the TV room. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. That's perfect. Very nice. And if I ever go to the projector room,
Cool. Perfect. Amazing. Fantastic. Fantastic. Everything is exactly as it should. I feel great about myself. That being said, hold on. I feel particularly lazy, so yeah, yeah, there we go. There we go. Completely cover the hand so you can't tell. So you can't, so you can't tell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Yeah, lazy. We take shortcuts wherever we can. Nice. Or at the very least, I can LARP myself as an artist, even though I've tried very hard to be a successful artist all my life, and that's not really worked out too well. Um, but in the meantime, just gonna do some stuff. Gonna keep doodling. Cool. All right. Now that we have a proper easel set up, yeah, we brought this back. I feel nice about it. I feel great. Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right, all right. So what is this gonna be? I imagine some kind of burb. Let me get those outlines. Uh I'm gonna erase it. I want to draw it. I'd like to draw. Let's see. Oh, hold on. This is gonna be a chunky little potato creature. Okay. All right. Just give this bird like a little bit of a chin. Why not? This bird is looking like a creature drawn by Moore's ghost, which was sort of my was one of like my main sources of artistic inspiration growing up. And of course nowadays I want to have nothing to do with the game he's made up. Not not because I have issues with Morse Ghost or anything like that. Far from it. It's just I can never play the remake of it. I have it on. Do I have it on my wish list? I probably should take it off. Um, there is another game that's like
reduced to like less than $1. Helen's Mysterious Castle. That was just notified to me. Not sponsored. Just anyway. I don't. Yeah, I think. Let's see. Yeah, no, I took it off my wish list because I kind of don't want to think about that game. If I can help it. Um, yeah, I think it's just I associate too many negative memories with that game that not necessarily to the game's fault, mind you. Just there's so much there's so much pain that I associate with that game that I don't think I can ever bring myself to play that game um ever again. And that's not great, but it's yeah, I don't know. It's very silly. But yeah, I just don't feel good about thinking about that game. And it just hurts. So I think playing it would just and I'm already like not in a good mental state. Um so just reopening those kinds of wounds, I don't think I want to try doing that. That being said, this is just meant to be a silly bird. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Banged a thing against the I want to move some stuff around my desk so I can just get easier access to the drawing thing. Yeah, here we go. Hi. Hi, I'm in your ear. Nope. Nope. That thing was about to fall over, and I refuse to let that happen. I refuse to lose control over my own stream. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Just gonna move some things out of the way so it's just easier for me to do my thing. Okay, put that there. Bring that closer to me. Don't fall. Do not. Do not sell marijuana to my husband. Okay, here we go. The I think that's as close as I can bring this to me without things uh messing up. Okay. There we go. Okay, I try to move some things and it may not be working out all that great. So I'm gonna move some things back. Gonna move some things back and try to work with what I got. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, now we've made this thing into an Angry Bird type situation.
Let's see. Oop. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hold on. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. This actually sucks ass. Never mind. Shit. Hold on. Hmm. I think this might be another one of those. I just go to blocking out with polygons. So that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna block this out using some polygons. Okay, so we got a beak there. We got a beak. We got a beak. Let's see. There we go. Now we got body. Let's see. Got an eye there. That's terrible. Hold on. There we go. Mm-hmm. And let's see. There we go. Let's see. Okay. All right. Now we just now we start thinking about colors. Um let's see. I could do dark reds. Let's see. Let's see. Or I could do dark blue. Let's do a dark red to bright yellow. Let's try that. Let's make this a somewhat Robin-like. Let's try that. See what we get. Interesting. 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 There we go. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's card. Let's see Paul Allen's Robin. Okay. So. Hold on. Like a color picker. There we go. Get it around there. And that can be the color of this branch. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Better idea. Better idea. Better idea. Oh, hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. And I think this can be a darker color. And this can match the wing. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good so far. I think this could be I think the main body could be a little darker. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. Okay. And just a nice little contrast for the background. Let's see. Let's see. Stretch it out a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks really, really nice. That looks really nice. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that actually looks really good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a nice little thing there. Yeah. Okay. 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 So, yeah, this is going to be for the eye and beak. Let's see. That looks fine. Yeah, that should be okay. That should be okay. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Right. Hold on. Yeah, that should be okay. There we go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. That's a good doodle. I like this doodle. Yeah. Okay. Time to save the doodle. Put it somewhere. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got our got our warm out got our warm up out of the way. And now let's try to figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of the stream. Hold on. Let me get myself out of the lights. Uh okay. I think last time I wanted to make some I think last time I was trying to work on a comic idea. I want to continue working on that. Let's see. Where oh, yeah. I'm looking at files from last year. I want files from this year. Okay. All right. So yeah, we got designs here, but I want to try to add some extra elements onto here. And part of that is I want to have like designs for some sci-fi elements in the background. So I've been looking up since a lot of this is using music from the 60s, I want to try to include more 60s sci-fi elements in there. And part of yeah, and it seems like the big things of sci-fi it seems to like astronauts astronauts and like the big three sci-fi things that I've seen. Well, more is the Time Machine, Planet of the Apes, Attack of the Triffids, and just a good deal of monster movies like Godzilla, Mothra, and all that stuff. So I want to try to create some characters uh inspired by that in some way. Um so I'm gonna try to focus on a few characters. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Um Now it one of the things that I've that's it's not one of the things I've kind of noticed, especially in uh there seems to be like a common trope for like subterranean creep. I'm gonna start with the time machine Morlock here. Um, there definitely seems to be a common trope of subterranean creature monster thing. And obviously the time machine is a staple of that. Uh, Pretty much the main reason this trope exists in the first place. Um, and the thing that I've noticed is that there's not a lot of interesting variety other than like a creature just yeah, a creature's been living in a cave for all of its life and it wants to eat people. And I'm just I don't know, that's just okay, cool. By the way, is this like way too loud? Uh I don't want the mic to be peaking if my voice is gonna be here. Um uh, oh god. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. It's like I've been thinking about that, especially in D&D where they definitely have no idea what to do with this type of creature. Um because they essentially have like the we have Morlocks at home creature called the Grimlock. And every edition of D&D is just what okay. I see. All right, this is okay. I don't know why this is not working. What the f Okay, so only the stylus works here. Anyway, yeah, they seem to be a bit of a punching bag in D&D. And not every monster needs to be particularly interesting or have like a lot of complexity to them. I mean, we have goblins for a reason. We have goblins, we have kobolds, and yeah, we love those just fine. The Grimlocks, on the other hand, just seem to be just there. And the most interesting thing they've had amended to them is basically the same amendment that every single monster seems to get is just uh they were a byproduct of some mind flayer interference because I guess you can't be interesting unless you have something related to the mind flayers. I I think the mind flayers are okay. Like they're like a Cthulhu looking creature and it's like, you know, it's fine. But I don't think everything needs to be connected to mind flayers. It just seems like every uh, every D&D monster after as a 5th edition is either A Demon Lord Demogorgon shenanigan or B Mind Flayer shenanigan. And it's more Mind Flayer shenanigan than Demogorgon stuff. And the thing is, they're not the only ones there. It's like, hey, when there's like 5 types of undead that are tied to Orcus, I'm not going to complain because, yeah, of course Orcus has seen these things. Of course Orcus has something to do with liches and vampires and ghouls and stuff because he's the dead demon guy. Of course he is. But it's like, oh, you really can't think of why a creature has 2 heads unless it's tied to Demogorgon. That's the bar we've got. Oh, this creature has multiple heads because it's the Demogorgon, chaos. That's the bar we're going here. Um. Do I? You know, I bet I still have it. I bet I still have it somewhere. Um, as an example, and I've been thinking about this for a while. Let me see if hold on, hold on. I bet it is somewhere on one of my D&D projects. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna incorporate this element into the comic. As you can see, I'm just kind of like making a dude in a suit. Um, let's see, where is it? Where is it? Would it be creature type or humanoid, elemental? Where did I put? Well, Ettins are here, but that's a I'll. All right, here we go. Grimlocks. Um, so yeah, I've got this thing for Grimlocks, and I don't have like extensive lore on these things. At least not like hyper in depth, but just sort of like an idea of like you could probably do more with this creature than just tie it to Mind Flayer. And this is I'm not breaking any new ground or anything like that here. It's just okay. Let me show you what I mean. Let me show you. Let me go to the project. Wait, hold on. Yeah, yeah. I can show this on display capture. So okay. Um. So here. Uh. So here's some stuff that I've written for my own Grimlocks. My own take on Grimlocks, and that's just sort of like instead of having it attributed to a stat block, because it's like I think the idea is like if you're playing fifth edition D&D, you could just take whatever NPC stat block you want and just slap this on here. That's kind of how it worked in 5.0. You know, if you look at the Dungeon Master's Guide, you can actually see a section for Grimlocks, and it's like, oh yeah, you could just slap this on here. Because I think I like the idea of Grimlocks because they are unique in the sense that they are a purely blind thing. They have like no vision whatsoever, like literally no vision, no sight, no eye, no functioning eyeballs. But they're sort of like these bat-like things that I don't know. I'm probably not the only one thinking this because I've also played Skyrim. I think of the Falmor in the Falmor in Skyrim in those dwarven dungeons where it's like part of those ruins is like one part ancient uh steampunk civilization that predates the modern world and part subterranean monster thing that just kind of tells its own story. Whereas like the Falmor there are not the descendants, but a servant class that was like taken and mutated by these people and have just been abandoned into these ruins. And I thought you know Skyrim's kind of stupid, but that's one of the few things cool about Skyrim. Is like I think the only dungeons I actually enjoy exploring were the dwarven ones. So anyway, so this basic Grimlock trait is just sort of like, oh yeah, you just slap this onto an NPC. And it's like you can slap this onto Commoner, Bandit, Acolyte, Bandit Captain, whatever. And just give it these traits and all this. Which I think this thing that I really don't like about the new stats for these monsters is that they simplify some things and overcorrect and never simplify stuff that should have been simplified. Um And it's like in some ways some of the stats are easier to, some of the sheets are easier to run and just a little bit easier to wrap your head around, but it kind of comes at a cost that it's just not, it's just less usable. It just doesn't work. Anyway, moving on. So I've been thinking about Grimlocks in a way where, and yeah, I know I'll get back to I'll get back to actually like doing the art stream, but I wanted to talk. Hey, it's my stream. I get to decide when I'm lore dumping about stuff that I'm nerdy about. Um, this is part of the digital pain. Uh, so yeah, I've been thinking about this as like outside of aberrations. Like what Grimlocks, what are some basic facts about Grimlocks? They used to be human or some kind of humanoid race. They were shoved underground and they've been mutated in the Underdark by XYZ. Yeah, I know modern lore is mind flare, but let's just basic facts. Before 5th edition, Grimlocks were just freaks that were just pushed into the Underdark and just mutated as monsters. Good. Great. They also are a race that is competing with the other races, well, species. Again, it's like when I'm saying races here, I mean species in the D&D sense. But yeah, the other races of the Underdark. You've got the Drow, you've got the Duergar and stuff like that. And yeah, in the Forgotten Realms, this is going to be important. But you could also, you at home could also just make up your own lore. That's what everybody else does. Everybody does this. You could just make stuff up. You you can make up whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You could do this. You could make up whatever you want. Okay. Uh I'm just gonna put this puppet back. Um and that's what I did here. It's like I want to at least offer some sort of variety, and especially it's like different variations of Grimlocks. So yeah, maybe some of the Grimlocks were taken in by mind flayers and made subservient. Sure. Why not? I don't think it's working out so fucking well for the mind flayers because they seem to enslave everybody and yet nothing fucking sticks. But it's just like, I don't know, you're not making mind flayers more interesting as you're making them look dumber. Anyway, more lore doesn't mean better. Anyway, so I've been thinking it's like underground, mountain, cave systems, darkness, stone. And I'm thinking it's like, wait, there's like there's like suggestions of like combining. It's like, hey, also blind. Like what happens when a Grimlock encounters a Medusa? Do they fight? Do they try to kill each other? Are they aware of each other? Because I think from what I've read in past lore with Grimlocks is that Grimlocks view Medusa as the Medusa monster as something that is almost deified and transcendent, literally a creature beyond their comprehension because they can't see them. And if you could see them, they're dangerous. I mean, they're also dangerous when you can't see them because they're the archery stuff and the poison, and that's gonna fuck. Um, but yeah, it's like founded by the Medusa servants, founded and modified by cunning Medusa. These Grimlocks have become loyal and useful protectors and spies for their incomprehensible leaders. Uh, there are two major variants of these servants, where we have the Medusa Guard and the Medusa Scout. And this is sort of like giving a minion the ability to uh protect the Medusa from potential harm. Because you know that thing in D&D where it's like if you show a Medusa its own reflection, it's gonna turn to stone. Yeah, what if the Medusa has a minion to say nuh-uh to that? Uh, so protective distraction trigger. The trigger. The Medusa can see its reflection and it uses its petrifying gaze. The Medusa can see its reaction and uses its petrifying gaze and is within the Grimlock's blind sense. We have blind sense. All Grimlocks have this. They have a blind sense. They have blind sight up to 30 feet. Blah 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 blah. So as long as like the Grimlock can perceive the Medusa and all that, the response is the Grimlock flashes a bright light that cancels out the Medusa's petrifying gaze, preventing it from petrifying itself and other target, preventing it from petrifying itself and other targets, but keeping it recharged should the Medusa wish to use the ability again on its next turn. That's the important part. So essentially, it's like a player gets really clever. It's like, haha, I got a mirror. I'm gonna shine in your face. And the Grimlock guard here is like, nah, no, you don't. And yeah, essentially, it's like that's gonna be kept charged. And now the Medusa's like, hey, kill that fucker with the mirror and slice its throat out and smash the mirror to pieces. And yeah, and that's the problem you got. Nobody gets turned to stone, but oh my god, you have just become a priority target. Congratulations. Second, and this one's a little funny. Uh, Medusa Scout Mirror Skin. As long as the Grimlock is within line of sight of the Medusa is able to see any target within the Grimlock's blind sense, including other Grimlocks. So you got a big old conga line. You got a big old conga line of Grimlocks just every 30 feet of each other. Every 30 feet of each other. There is a Grimlock with like very reflective skin. And if one of those Grimlocks is able to perceive you, then so has the Medusa. Uh, Gotcha up, Anthony. While I run to the store. Oh, hey, Abraxas, how's it going? I was just geeking out, because I'm trying to draw some stuff. This kind of has nothing to do with what I'm drawing, but I just wanted to talk about like some lore ideas. Um, yeah, so it's just an idea of like Grimlocks and D&D being a little bit more than just Mind Flayer servants. Um, I personally think the majority of them should be Medusa servants because I think that combination of blind monsters serving a creature that can kill you by looking at you is a very funny combination. Um, I think more combinations like that should be better explored in D&D, but I digress. Anywho, um, this one is sort of like a the Grimlock Earth Molder is sort of like a what if the Grimlocks had like more ties to elemental Earth? Uh, Blind and forced into the caverns of the mountains, this Grimlock has adapted itself within the earth that surrounds it. Uh, Man, I can't read my own writing. This Grimlock has adapted itself to live with the earth that surrounds it, touching its surface and listening to its secrets. The Earth Molder has learned to become one with the elementals of Earth. So it's all the stuff that the Grimlock normally has. It also has Tremor Sense, a burrowing speed, and has that little Earth Glide ability that most elementals have. And yeah, so not like OP or overpowered. It doesn't like you. If you wanted to, you can add like a Terramancer stat block to this or an Elementalist stat block. on top of this if you really want to. But the idea is that this is a Grimlock that could just like common enemy, Earth Molder, like elemental cult stuff. You have this as an option. Now you have like these blind creatures that could just like just I don't know. I just think of the gnomes from Wizard of Oz. Specifically Return to Oz. And this one's fun. This one is just sort of like the idea of a Grimlock just leaning into the pulp fantasy cave monster aesthetic and just riding on the back of a giant bat, because it's like Grimlocks and bats are pretty similar in blind sense and echolocation stuff. So why not just combo this? Um, and even offering like some stats for the giant bats as well. Um, and just making them a little bit more viable as mounts, and just offering that kind of thing. Uh, just greater blind sight and just better range, and giving them the featherfall mechanic, because it's like, hey, if they get knocked off their steed, they could just float down to the bottom. I don't remember if I was planning to give them like a sonic attack feature. I don't, kind of like an Elden Ring. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't see that on here, but I could totally imagine that being an option. So I mean, hell, it's fantasy. You do whatever you want. Give them Thunderclap or Thunder Wave or whatever the hell. It doesn't matter. And this last one I want to talk about is essentially just leaning into like Shadowmancy and just like, oh yeah, banned into the darkness. A being of the dark, but not quite dead yet, this Grimlock has heard the voice of the abyss and acquired the powers of vile necromancy. As a thrall of the undead, the light drinker seeks out lost travelers that foolishly believe that fire would protect them under the cover of darkness. And it has these two little features. Number one, drain lights. The Grimlock, has a permanent darkness spell centered on itself at all times. This field is only dispelled when the Grimlock dies, or when the aura of darkness is exposed to magical light, moonlight, or sunlight. So yeah, this is something that would only be countered by a magic user, sort of like a cleric and something like that, and it's exclusively a nighttime encounter. So, your classic freak come out at night kind of monster. And then there's this one, Conjure Shadows. The Grimlock can summon up to 3 shadows within its aura of darkness. These shadows follow the Grimlock's commands. The Grimlock cannot use this ability if its auras of darkness is dispelled. So yeah, sneak up, aura darkness, sneak up, attack, summon shadows, and yeah, it just bad news bears all around. Anywho, that's enough of that. Those are my onions on Grimlocks, which I think is like, it's like a unique creature that nobody knows how to use. Even though you could totally just expand upon a few extra elements to just make it more interesting, and I don't know why nobody does that. Same with the Etten. There's a series Theranor that does Ettins really good justice. And by justice I mean make them more interesting than just two-headed guys. Um I am legit surprised it just takes people that long to figure that out. Anyway, I guess I could also. I just realized I can combine elements of like different sci-fi together. So it's like this is a creature that is like subterranean and stuff like that. Whether it's like blind or just like sensitive to sunlight, maybe in a sci maybe like an advanced sci-fi setting where it's like if it's intelligent enough to have means of communication, it could also maybe adopt technologies that can help it adjust to bright light environments. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Kind of gives like a RoboCop vibe almost. Yeah, maybe this is a cop character. Yeah, like a no nonsense guy. You can't trick him easily. Oh, this would actually be super funny to pair. I just realized like it would be super funny to pair up like a blind sci-fi monster with a shapeshifter monster with our shapeshifter character. It's like you can't. It's like this is like the worst counter for a shapeshifter is somebody that does not rely on sight whatsoever. It's like if you can't fool this guy. You can't fool him. That's so funny. I think I found my antagonist. This is gonna be so funny. I don't think I even thought this hard on it. It's just what a fun concept. Just a yeah. Hold on. Let me just. Oh God. Oh, hold on. Jeez. I'll just type this in. This is this is so funny. This is such a funny idea. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's one character. I really like the shape of this guy. I really like the shape. Oh, do I give him teeth too? Like I don't know. I think he actually kind of looks good as is. I think this looks fine. I like it. Yeah, this looks good. Plus I think just this general shape will just be super easy to draw if I'm making this a comic series. Yeah, yeah, I think they'll work. Yeah, so we got this character, and then we've got like this guy who's just not putting up with any of this nonsense. It's like, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? I don't think you should be doing that. Uh, blind justice. That's funny. That's funny. I'm hilarious. Um, let's see. I actually don't know how to adapt the other characters as much. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think one thing I should probably find like a reference photo is for like some classic sci-fi stuff. Like 60s stuff. I don't know. Oh man. Oh, one thing I could probably do. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Because it's like this character has all this going on. Uh, maybe I could. Let's see. Maybe I could try giving giving some sort of character treatment to this. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, uh, right. Okay. Okay. Let's clear all that out. Origin Grimlock. What kind of background, what kind of upbringing would this be? Uh, huh. Didn't really think that far ahead. Let's see. Um, hold on. Wait. Wait. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So we got a few of these. Got a few of these. Few of these ideas. Um, hmm. Offered. I don't know. I'm thinking like police academy or something. Um. Oh yeah. This is this. I just noticed that a lot. uh, I'm gonna be doing a lot more typing in this than I normally would. So let me just turn those hotkeys off. Let me uh. Let me turn some hotkeys off. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Some things aren't. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. All that's turned off. Let's see. Hmm. Trying to repay family debt. There we go. Uh, personality. Personality. Uh, stubborn. Um, fear, secret, and desire. Huh. Let's see. Best at detection. Okay. Um, I think it could also be kind of funny to I'm a little hesitant to give him like too many like Daredevil qualities to him, so I think it's just sort of like sort of an investigator type. Oh God. I think there's some other tabs that I should there's like another tab I should probably yeah, here we go. I just realized that let's see. Yeah, I just realized that the main character here is still missing some background elements, but we'll get to that. Uh do I want to give the Grimlock the same color palettes for like or do I want to actually I'm not entirely sure. Hmm. Maybe for like character consistency, but I really don't know. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Good rep with promotions, favors, and oh, that's the wrong area. Whoops. Hold on. Good reps with favors and I don't know. Uh, gun. And the one bad event that I think we could probably give them is Hmm. Hmm. Da, da, da. I think maybe enemies with a local gang would be fine. Seems appropriate. Enemies with local gang got their fave locked up. Their fave guy. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I think I do want to give him at least some kind of color palette, so better this than nothing. So, let's see. Let's see. No, 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 that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. That does not feel right. Actually, yeah, no, this palette's not gonna work. I think it makes more sense to go with a cooler color palette for this kind of creature. Um, and so I'm gonna try to find one. Let's see. Okay. So, which of oh, yeah. Which of these will I want to go with? Um, let's see. Let's see. I think this one. I think I want to go with this one. Yeah, this one looks good. All right. Now that we have that, yeah, let's get working on this. I think I'm gonna so it's like I think they got like I think the ones from the movie kind of have like this straw blondish hair and just like dark bluish skin. Um Take that for what you will. Um, so I'm gonna try to work with this kind of palette to make something out of it. Um, let's see. Oh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna I'm gonna try to incorporate some of these green elements into the visor here. So sort of an alternating pattern. Yeah, that looks good. And I think the main outfit is gonna be uh like dark, cool colors. Yeah, that seems about right. Let's see. Right. Hold on, hold on. Hold up, hold up. Yeah, that looks a little goofy, but it's all we could really work with. Purple shoes. Yeah, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. That is fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We still don't have names for these characters. I just realized. I've never given these names. I just have Blind Justice and Shapeshifter. Yeah, I'll have to work on that. But so far, I really like how this is looking. Yeah, this is a cool looking cup, pun intended, since there's a lot of cool colors here. Okay. I could probably do a little bit better with the line art here, but this is looking pretty good right now. I definitely want something a little bit more consistent if I'm gonna combine it with this. Because these don't really look like they're part of the same set. I could work around that, but I think I want to have some sort of visual consistency. Um, Tell you what though. I suppose one way to tell if any of this works as it should be is to take the darkest color here and replace the outline with that. So, yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good to me. I'd say that looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I could work with this. I could work with this. Oh, oh, my bones. My bones. My poor bones. Okay, so this is gonna be the other character in the comic. I think that'll be very fun. I think that'll be very fun. I think this is a good antagonist. I think this is a good foil. Yeah, a shapeshifter that can appear as anybody versus a cop who is blind and not taking any of his shit. Well, I mean, technically, like this isn't a blind character. Like, it's not like I mean, there's like it's like a I don't know. It's not a I wouldn't I'm a little hesitant to call this true blindness, but I don't know. Just somebody who's not like settling for a visual front. This could be the both the foil and maybe the other archetype to the enemies to lovers part of this that this comic is going to be about. So yeah, we got a shapeshifter, we got a grimlock. Let's see, what else can we put in here? We could probably put a lot of things, honestly. Oh, there's a kitty behind me. I just realized. Hey, kitty. What's up? How you doing? Hey, little buddy. Okay, let's see. Almost 2 hours. That's crazy. 2 hours and it's just me yapping about uh fake species. That's funny. I've made one character and one doodle. Uh maybe I should try at the very least making one more character. So, um and I think I would like to try my hand at hmm maybe just a generic background NPC. And I think a lot of that will just be like making an astronaut character. You know, perhaps it'll be like a yeah, just a. I think a lot of background characters could easily be like little orbs, little dudes, Among Us beans, mayhaps. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. That's a that's a pretty simple design. I think also yeah. I think that could be also another good design. Yeah, yeah. I suppose making them space chimps could also be very good. That could get my Planet of the Apes references out there as well. Well, Space Station of the Apes, I suppose. Yeah. This this one looks pretty bad. But that's okay. We're just experimenting with some doodles. Yeah. Yeah. These will just be like designs for the more simplified residence. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Yeah, that looks fine. Honestly, this one looks this one's pretty peak. That seems to be peak design. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, cool. All right. Did some doodles. Gotta call these space boys. Okay. All right. I think that's all the energy they have for doodling and yapping. Uh, yeah. Save? Yeah, sure. Why not? I think I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to. I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to do some stress testing. So, um, the uh the official art segment of the stream is over for now. Now is just me trying to figure out if my computer's gonna explode. So, um, so I'm okay with the rest of the stream not looking super good. It's just a matter of like trying to make sure everything's does what it's supposed to. So, just gonna be in the projector room. I'm gonna have the static cover here. Gonna close some windows in the background so I can see them a little bit easier. And yeah. Oop. Uh, okay. Ah, uh, ah. This microphone's not working with me. There we go. Come on. There we go. Just lots of resistance. Lots of resistance. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Mike, work with me. All right. All right, now it's facing me as it's supposed to. And now I can just look over to the thing. Um so this is gonna so as this is gonna be experimental, I'm not gonna be worried too much about like how it visually looks. All I really care about is whether or not my computer is actually gonna run. So this next segment is not gonna be me playing these games, as it is making sure that these games will actually work with my streaming equipment. So yeah. This is part of the digital pain. So first and foremost, will the game that I really like work? And will it kill my computer? Trying to make it work. Ba da ba da ba da ba da ba 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 da da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da. So far so good, so far so good. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like I am still here. It looks like I'm still here. There's no stutter. Yes. Okay, so far so good. Is it I can't seem to wait. Oh my god, this game is so awesome. And well, I guess matter of opinion, but so it doesn't really so Repo doesn't have like a adjust the frame of it per se as adjust the yeah, I think if you want in window mode, you're gonna have to like manually adjust, well, not manually, but just sort of like grab the very periphery edge of the thing, which I suppose it's not the worst thing, but it is a little finicky. Okay, so let me check the actual health of my stream. Seems to be going good. Seems to be going good. Okay. All right, if I set this up to display visually. Okay. 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 I think it is capable of visually displaying the game capture info. I just wanna let's see. I am going to try a little bit of tutorial gameplay just to see how that runs with that. Everything seems good. Okay. Okay. Nothing's dying yet. Okay, okay. All right. Let me just go back to stream health real quick. Actually, yeah. Yeah, stream health is going pretty good. Stream health says excellent. 36 feet. Who is watching this? Who is watching this? It's like I am legit surprised that this is actually getting attention. That's crazy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for like at least taking a look at this. It's like I don't expect everybody to hear it the entire time, but it's like I'm glad that you showed up. Oh my god. Anyway, health is excellent. Good. Everything's good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously the tutorial stuff is not quite the same as playing the main game, but I'm glad it works. So I am not worried too much about doing the collab stream. Now, whose computer can hope? Now, in terms of multiplayer hosting, that's another problem. Okay. So, Repo I can play on stream, either by myself or other people. I am very happy with this information. Okay, so what's another game that I would like to play but am uncertain it will actually like do anything? Probably Marvel Rivals. I don't think Marvel Rivals is going to be very happy that I tried to stream while playing it at the same time. But let's find out. Okay. So yeah, I know Keep Gambling won't work, but will Marvel Rivals have a conniption fit? Okay. It's not a good sign that it says downloading content. Oh boy. Oh dear. I don't know why you would download content, especially now. You know what? This might be a good opportunity for me to just have my Steam library up, and I can look through that instead of my desktop. Uh, da, 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 da. Yeah, yeah. I mean, to anybody jumping in and seeing like the static on the screen, that is expected. Um, this is not really I this is not really like a, oh yeah, I'm gonna be playing games now, and it's more like, hey, I want to make sure that my computer's not gonna explode if I play these games in the future. So far so good. So far so good. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, yep, there's the error. There are the errors. There are the errors. Yep, the Steam. Yeah, the it's going poor because Marvel Rivals doesn't really like me. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Um, let's see. Ba 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 ba. I suppose another thing I want to try out is Left 4 Dead. So yeah, as soon as Marvel is done, download 15%. What the fuck? 16%. What in the goddamn hell? 17%. What in the god? Why do you need to download stuff like now? It's like, why now? Oh my god. I'm not even gonna play Marvels right now. I just need to wrap up the end of my stream and then just move on. Come on, man. Technical difficulties. 24%. Um maybe hmm. Well, this is gonna take a while, so might as well just hang out for a bit. Might as well just hang out here. Stream should still be alive, right? Oh, wow. That just, that was a real bad crick in my neck. Uh, oh boy. Hopefully nothing serious. I'll be okay. Ah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Um, so I don't know what I decide to watch on my YouTube feed for like adult animations to just suddenly like adult animators to just suddenly crop up in my feed. It's like I don't know what I did. It's like what did I do? I don't I don't know why I don't know why it's like I'm suddenly seeing something called uh yeah, I'm not gonna repeat the title of what the video was, but it's just like uh, okay, I guess this could technically be on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I just I don't know. I don't think that kind of content should be on YouTube personally. Whatever. I just want to watch cartoons, man. I just want to watch cartoons. Hey, look, I can find porn by myself. I don't need that shoved in my face. If I want to, I can type up and find UFO porno. I know where it is. I know where to find it. I don't need it shoved in my face. I don't need the algorithm to like force things upon me. All right. All right. All right. So yeah. Um oh, a weird thing that happened. Not going to name names. Is so I'm doing job searching as you know. I'm doing my job searching stuff because like I lost my job October of last year, and I've been trying to search for a new job ever since. And that's just been, yeah, the uh hold on. Yeah, I'm actually gonna bring all my hotkeys back up for this as I'm recalling this. So yeah, um, so yeah, I've been laid off October of last year from my job of many years, and job searching since then has been going really fantastic, as you can tell. Um, it's been over half a year, and I still don't have a job. At least not official one that I could properly file taxable information. So yeah, I've been streaming unemployed for months. But I've been job searching. I've been looking for jobs. I've been applying for jobs, and yeah, it's like, we appreciate your consideration, but we have decided to move on with somebody else. It's like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, that's great. Um, which I suppose is better than the majority of like absolute silence. Oh yeah, and it's worse. Oh yeah, and it's like worse when it's like, oh yeah, it's like you're on like Indeed, or you're on like Glassdoor or whatever, and you're looking through your job applications, and you see the employee has looked at your application. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Okay. And then the message that's underneath it is the job uh the job listing no longer exists. So what you're telling me is you have looked at the application, and either A, you have gone with somebody else and didn't tell me, or B, you decided to take it down without telling me. And so it's just, what am I supposed to do with that? Anyway, so that's not news. That's not news. What is that I got like 3 emails today from a company saying, "Hey, we've received your application and we would like to do a Zoom meeting with you." Which, sounds great, right? Finally somebody's hit back to me with one of the applications I sent out. Yeah, that would be pretty great, right? Yeah, that would be pretty good. I did not apply to this company. I did not apply to this company. I could not find a record of me applying to this company. I've looked through all my jobs listing websites that I've been applying for jobs, and I did not apply to, and I could not find a single application towards this company specifically. So suspicious. But okay, you know, I get an email really early in the morning, and I'm tired.
I'm EP, and I don't wanna talk to another human being. I'm really down in it. Um. But you know, I have enough cognition to get my cats fed, make sure my boy is medicated, and while I'm awake, before I go back to sleep until to 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 uh 2 in the afternoon, um, I decide to reach out to this company. It's like, hey, I don't remember applying to your job. Could you remind me what role I was trying to apply for? Thank you. This is to their first email. Hours pass. I get another email saying, hey, we would like to do an interview with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm aware. And you know, like hours pass. It's like, and then more hours pass. It's like, hey, this is the last chance to do an interview. Okay. What about my first? Yeah, what about the first email? Right? It's like, I don't even know who you are. How am I? How? I don't know if I trust you like that. It's like, hold on, hold on. Like I responded to one of your emails. Like what happened to that one? Huh? It's like what's the deal, man? What's going on? What's going on? When did you respond to the first email? It did. Anyway, um. So yeah, it just felt like really suspicious to me that they have my email, and also they texted me too on my personal phone number. They texted me. Same message. Same message. But they did not reply to my email. They sent me 3 emails and 3 similar text messages, but not a single response to my first question. So yeah, anyway, I blocked the phone number and reported the emails as spam because it's like I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. Maybe I'm being super paranoid, but it's like I don't know who you are. I don't know how you got this email. I don't know how you got this number. I don't know how you know who I am. I never replied to you. I don't know who you are. It's like what are we doing here? I don't know why I would apply to a company that I have to walk a half that after taking like several buses, I still have to walk like half a mile to. It's like what? Huh? What? Anyway, how long is this? How long? 68%, 69%. Okay. Man, Marvel Rivals is taking up a lot of the stress testing part of the segment. Okay. Well, that's great. That's cool. Fantastic. Yippee. Wahoo. Yeah, anyway. Um yeah, so yeah, job searching sucks. You don't need me to tell you that. But it's just very suspicious that somebody that I don't even have a record, no email, no digital footprint whatsoever. Um, but yeah, uh yeah, I don't know. I think it's like it makes more sense to hear back from somebody that actually like whatever. It don't matter. None of this matters. None of this matters. Um, but yeah. Um, in terms of other things I've been getting into, I've spent most of yesterday and Tuesday just looking up a bunch of different VTubers. Um, and just, you know, lurking around and checking for stuff and seeing what everybody else is doing, whatever. You know, I think that's a good thing to do anyway, to be like a streamer, seeing what everybody else is doing and how to make yourself stand out. But also just I want to see new people. I want to hang out with people. I want to see new. I want to make friends. I want to say hi. Hi. Hello. It's me. Um, you know, just being friendly, just saying hi, just checking people out, just seeing what they're doing. Speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which, if I decide to, oh God, has a no wait, is my is my Twitch actually dead? Did Marvel kill like my Twitch connection here? I'm gonna be so mad. YouTube's still alive, but what happened to my Twitch? Okay, looks okay. Still there. Still there. Still here. Still here. Good. Great. Fantastic. Okay. What else? Oh, yeah. Back to yeah, so I'm checking out a bunch of different streamers and yeah, there's a lot of fun ones out there. And there's I see what yeah, I'm seeing sort of like the general trends that everybody's sort of like going through. Everybody's playing Misha Chameleon game. That does look fun. I don't have enough friends to justify playing through that, but maybe I could jump into somebody else's stream for it. We'll see. Um, but yeah, out of curiosity, who is live right now? Who is live? Maybe I could stream snipe or something. Uh, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're yeah. Oh, Marvel, you're up. You're awake. Cool. Just as I'm about to check out Twitch. Oh yeah, my computer's gonna be happy with me. Okay. So took this game long enough. Okay. Alright. Alright. So I'm gonna check on the health here. And we are going to see if my computer dies or not. So if this stream suddenly cuts off, you know why. Okay, so far so good. Anti-cheats enabled. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go to the projector room. The stack's still gonna be on. It's gonna be on for a while. In fact, it'll be on pretty much the entire time. This part of the stream is just stress testing, so yeah. Feel free to just not be here for this. Yeah, I consider this my outro. So thanks for stopping by. I'm going. I am. My computer's dying. So see ya. Oh yeah, that does not feel good. That does not feel good. Hold on. What? Hello? Marvel? 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 Marvel. Oh, I think I'm hearing more of a delay in my mic. Oh, that's how bad this is. Usually it's like 1 to 1, but now, oh god. Yep, this is bad. This feels really, 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 really bad. That does not feel good at all. No, that. Okay, cool. Yeah, this, no.
This is not a this is not a game I'm gonna stream ever. Yeah, nope, no, this is not gonna work. Yeah, so that's another reason I'm never gonna stream this game, because this is killing my computer. This is not good. Yeah, so good to know now. So yeah, you'll never see me do a collab stream. Not officially. I'll jump into other people playing it. That's not going to be a problem. I'm just not. Yeah, this is not. No. Yes, I would like to leave. Oh god. Oh, that was rough. Everything should reset, maybe. It does not feel good to hear this echo. I should not normally hear this massive of delay in my own voice. This feels bad. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, even exiting that was really bad. Yeah, no, 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 no. We're not doing this. Okay. Yeah, not. Okay. 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 Yeah, that did not feel great. So yeah, no Marvel Rival stream ever. That's fine though. I don't think I was ever gonna stream this game anyway. There's a lot of sensory overload. Okay. Um. Let's see. Everything good? Should be good. I'm hoping. Okay. 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 All right. That should be all that I'm willing to tolerate for Marvel Rivals. Um, one game that I would really like to actually work on stream is Left 4 Dead 2. So let me try booting this one up. I think I've also default this to full screen. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. I think another thing I want to make sure is. Oh yeah, the add-ons. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna stress test this with the add-ons, because I think it would be very funny to play this game at some point in the future with add-ons. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna play maybe a quick versus. Wait, no. I think that's an online thing. Play survival mode and hold on for as long as you can. Yeah, I think I'll do that one. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, single player. Yeah.
Part of me wants to show off the game. Another part of me is thinking I should just stay low. Okay. 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 Checking the health. Everything looks good. Okay. So I've never. You know what? Out the hell with it. To hell with it. Sure. Oh wait. Oh right. I forgot. Hold on. Options. Video. Ah, bug. Bug in my face. Ah! Get away from me. Shoot. Okay. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah. There it is. There it is. Okay. So this is an add-on pack that one of my friends set up. Maybe at some point in the future I'll I almost don't want to show this because I want this to be a surprise for people in the future. Okay. That's all I am willing to show. That's all I'm willing to show. That's all I'm willing to show. I have some audio in the background. Okay. You should hear stuff. Okay. Now, let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah. So this is
Weapons over here. Molly's mine.
okay. I am going to start this without showing anything, but maybe you might guess from some. Okay, so far there has been no audio that reveals anything. This is gonna reveal stuff. Yeah, there we go.
Here they come. Hey, watch out.
Oh, shit. Uh-huh. How does this sound, by the way? Oh my god. Yep, here it is. Oh, I'm not even aiming.
Thanks, man. Reloading here. Hot stuff coming.
Oh. Oh, this is not good. I know you can't see anything, and that's on purpose. You might guess what happened.
Shit, this hurts.
You might have an inkling of an idea.
Real good. Hey, look out.
Oh my god. Oh my. Jesus Christ.
Hey, keep shooting, keep shooting.
I forgot. I forgot that's part of this pack. Okay. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. All right, cool. I think I could stream that like properly, but what one day. Not now. But I really need at least like 2 or 3 other people that's willing to play these games with me on stream or in general, honestly. Like, hey, if you have Left 4 Dead and you've got like a weekend, hit me up. I've got such sights to show you. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay, so I think that's enough stress testing. Uh, okay. Well, I'm sure there's other at least the games that I would be most excited to play, I'm willing and able to play, especially on stream. But yeah, don't I expect Marvel Rivals collab anytime soon. But yeah, it's yeah. I think I shared a YouTube post of just a list of games that I would love to play with other people. But for now, anyway, how long has it been? Um, it's a little shorter than my usual streams. I do tend to get winded uh with creative art streams anyway. That being said, I think as soon as I'm able, I would love to do more solo RPGing. So, keep an eye out for that. I feel like those would be less difficult to do than just trying to draw stuff from scratch. So yeah. Anyway, um, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it here. Maybe I'll. Oh, one thing I was gonna check to see if who's on Twitch right now. Let's see who's live right now. Who is live? Who live? There are few live. Few live. There are few live. Oh, somebody I'm following is playing Red Faction. Is that the destruction game, or is that the real-time strategy game? I don't remember. Well, I could watch this person stream and see what they're doing. Or I could have an ad in my face. It's like a few seconds. Oh, is it a shooter? I don't know what games are. I've never played a video game in my life. What's a video game? What's a woman? That looks. That doesn't. Uh, hmm. Well, that looks neither like what I thought was gonna be. All right, interesting. Let's see. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Who else is what's this live? What are they doing? Seems like a lot of people are playing Thief Gold. And that was a that's another thing I could stress test. Let's see. I know it doesn't have a window mode. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nope. That's not happening. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. No. No. No Thief Gold for me. That's fine. That's okay. I'll just play that on my own time. Oh, well. Yep. Time for me to hit the old dusty trail. That'll be that'll be it for me tonight. Anyway. Saturday I'll be playing Hollow Knight and then I'll just be taking a week off. Just to relax a bit. Might actually hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just be taking it easy. So I'll be playing Hollow Knight on Saturday, and my future streaming schedule will be to be determined. So until then, that's all, folks. Thank you so much for sticking around and stopping by and checking stuff out. Let me just, yeah, shove me closer to the center. There we go. Anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for taking time out of your day to check this out. Whether you've stuck around for the whole thing or left around or stuck around until the stress testing part. Either way, it's like I never expect these things to be that successful, but that's fine. That's fine. I got to make something, and I got to try stuff out. That's all that matters. So, until then, take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Goodbye.